Archie Gray, first and foremost, how are you today?
I'm all good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm out here in Malaysia. I'm 8 hours ahead of you, so I know it's bright and early for you. It's almost 6 p.m. here in Malaysia. Very different
Wow.
hours. But I have to say, Merry Christmas.
You too. I hope you have a good one.
Anyone watching right now, it is Christmas Eve. It is 6 hours till Christmas in Malaysia. But I want to get straight into it. Your thoughts after the game on the weekend? I mean, for a neutral fan out there, it was a mad game.
Yeah, obviously it was a tough game, but I think in a tough situation like that, the most important thing is to just stick together as a group and keep trusting what we're doing and have that belief, which we all do. So yeah.
Did you feel that you learned a lot playing against Liverpool because you're going to be playing them again very soon in January in the cup?
Yeah, definitely. They're the teams that you want to challenge yourself against and test yourself, which is they're obviously top of the league, top of the Champions League, so they're obviously doing what they're doing for a reason. And yeah, like I said, they're a top team, but there's obviously stuff we can take from the game and stuff that we need to look back on, which obviously wasn't good, and we'll analyse that. And yeah, it was things we can learn from. So yeah.
Well, the turnaround is so tight during this festive period. It's Forest next. They've been so impressive this season. They've already got pretty much as many points at this stage of the campaign as did for the entirety of last year. How are you looking to bounce back from what happened against Liverpool?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for us is just keep playing our football and trusting the system and how we play is it's proved to get us results. And obviously last game it wasn't so good, but there was moments in the game where we've shown our football works, and we trust in it. So we'll just be looking to play our football, and obviously we'll be analysing them and see what we can do and be wary of what they're good at. So yeah.
Yeah, well, let's not forget Spurs have some quality players, yourself included there. They'll be very wary of you. But how do you reflect on your time so far at Spurs since you joined the club in the summer?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoying it, and I'm probably boring people by saying I'm grateful, but yeah, I'm grateful that I've been playing this many minutes, and I'm just looking to improve every day, and it's been great. Obviously, there's been ups and there's been downs, but it's all part of football, and I wouldn't change it for a thing. So yeah.
I want to get to know you a little bit better for the Malaysian audience, at least. I mean, we're not as exposed to the Championship as the Premier League, and you're very new to the Premier League, but you played, what, 52 times last year for Leeds United, roughly around those numbers. You got a lot of minutes. So just getting to know you a bit better, where did you grow up?
Um, I grew up in North Leeds and Harrogate. Well, I went to school in Harrogate, so yeah.
And you come from a footballing family, a very, very esteemed footballing family with a lot of relatives involved in the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've had quite a lot of footballing family. So yeah. Even my little brothers, they're at Leeds right now. So yeah, it's pretty crazy in our house. So yeah.
I can imagine. I think you got three brothers. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, yeah, three younger brothers. Yeah.
So, in your honest opinion, who's got the best ability?
Um, it's a difficult question. They've all got their own different qualities, and I'm not. Well, we're not. None of us are the same position, so it's difficult to say. But I don't know. I probably. I don't know who to say, to be fair. All pretty similar.
Are you avoiding saying yourself?
Nah, I wouldn't say myself. I wouldn't say myself.
Okay. Who was your idol growing up? Now, your grandpa, your dad, your uncle, all involved in the game, of course, but who did you look up to personally?
I mean, obviously my dad's an obvious one. I've said it before, but he offers me so much advice and helps me so much after games and before games, and keeping me on it in training when I was younger and stuff like that. But probably when I was younger, I didn't really get to watch him play much because he was towards the end of his career when I was a really really young kid. So yeah, and someone that I used to watch all the time was probably Luciano Becchio, and obviously you said you didn't really watch much Championship, so you probably might have not been able to see him. But I was a ball boy at Leeds, and I got to see him pretty much every game. And even if I saw him now, I saw him a few times last season. I was like, whoa, that's Becchio. And obviously, he probably doesn't remember me as a ball boy, but watching him, he was a great player. But probably one in general, I'd probably just say Messi, because of what he's done for the game, and I can't really describe how good he is. So yeah.
Yeah, he is unbelievable. He's just out of this world. I have watched quite a bit of Leeds, I have to say. I mean, I've worked with Jermaine Beckford, for example, quite a few times. So a lot of fun memories of Luciano Becchio as well, another player you mentioned. Can I ask, were you a good student in school?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, towards the end years of school, and obviously COVID times, we weren't really in school then, but yeah, like I said, I like to learn new things. So yeah.
Did you have to be taken out of school at times because you were accelerating through the Leeds system to the first team?
Yeah, I think quite a lot of us did. To be fair, I think when you get to a certain age, you get permission to leave school for a few days of the week and train. So that was really good. I enjoyed that.
You're obviously an athlete, but what other sports do you like to play, or which other sports are you actually good at?
I like to play a bit of golf. I watch a bit of rugby. To be fair, I used to watch a few Leeds Rhino games. I have played cricket. I mean, I think my mum and dad just forced me into every single sport under the sun. So yeah, I'm all right at quite a few of them. So yeah.
There's a Leeds legend, Nigel Martin. I know he's playing a lot of cricket, county cricket as well. So he's retired. Maybe that's something you could do many, many years from now. I think he's playing with Paul Robinson, another Leeds player.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm quite that level, but maybe one day, yeah.
Not yet. I think you're one of the first players who hasn't mentioned pickleball or paddle.
Oh yeah, I mean, I forgot to mention it. I do love playing it though. I do love playing it.
It's paddle, right? You
Yeah,
play not
paddle.
paddle.
Yeah, paddle.
Do you play any musical instruments?
I don't know. No, I used to play the guitar when I was really young, but to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it because it used to be really uncomfortable on my fingers. I remember the strings. It just after an hour, it just kill your fingers, and I thought this isn't for me.
Luckily, you're not a goalkeeper then.
I know. Yeah, I don't think I could play goalkeeper. You never know though. So.
I saw Harry Kane playing a goal once for Spurs. You're right. You never know. Are you a serious person or are you a chilled person?
It depends. Off the pitch, I'm not gonna say a really chill person, but yeah, I'm not too I'm pretty free. I don't really care what's going on, and I just like to chill out. I don't really like to go out of the house too much, which might sound a bit sad, but I'm pretty simple. I like to see my friends, I like to see my family, and I don't really like to confuse things too much, by going into the middle of London loads of times, whatever. It's all that stuff's just a bit too busy for me. So yeah. But on the pitch, I'm even training and stuff like that, and in the gym, I take all of that really seriously. So yeah.
Fair. This next question is very subjective, but I have to say Spurs have been killing it with the social media game. Uh, Whenever you arrive at training, they're filming you, asking you questions, and sometimes it's about fashion. So are you a fashionable person? Honestly.
I think my girlfriend tries to make me, but I wouldn't say I am, no. I mean, I just like to go to Zara every now and then, which, they try to keep me in fashion, so yeah.
Who is, in your opinion, a fashionable teammate? Because I look at Yves Bissouma looks pretty stylish. James Maddison?
Yeah, I think everyone is in their own way, I think for me, I'll probably say Madders, Brennan as well, and I really like Ben Davis's style because he's pretty similar to Sam Byram at Leeds. They've got quite a mature style, and it looks smart. So yeah, I like it.
The only one, and don't tell him I said this, which I find a bit questionable, was Vicario.
No, I think Vic's stuff's all right. I think it's all right. I'm not gonna slate anyone's stuff. I think they're all right. So.
Okay. Final question. Best footballing memory so far, and I know you're incredibly young still. You got a lot of years ahead of you, but so far anyway.
Oh, quite a few. I mean, making your Premier League debut's got to be up there. I mean, the own goal against Leicester for Leeds was pretty on the pitch scoring. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say scoring because I didn't score, but in the moment thinking that I scored the goal was massive as well. Playing games in the academy with my friends and stuff like that, and making my debut for Leeds. Obviously being there for so many years, I'd say it's hard to decide. From the Premier League debut to all of them games and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right. And final thing, do you have a message for the Malaysian Spurs fans? Because they are incredibly passionate and they'll stay up to watch every game, be it at 4 a.m., be it 8:30 p.m., whatever time it is.
I'm really grateful for all of you, and I hope you enjoy the games. And I'm not sure I'll be able to cope, staying up this late or waking up this early for watching the games. But we're really grateful, and we feel your support. So thank you very much, and have a great Christmas. So yeah.
And a happy new year to you.
Yeah, and happy New Year as
and the
well.
rest of the season.
Thank you very much.